I think I've heard it said that at the time of the Reformation, Catholic priests that left the church were still able to consecrate hosts, yet, of course, they were not able to confer holy orders. So I'm curious what the thinking was that granted that.
Oh, they could have conferred, well, if they were bishops, they could have conferred holy orders, and some of them did, okay? So the fact that they left the church did not make them cease to be priests, so they would have retained the ability to confect the Eucharist and to confer holy orders, provided they did so validly. Now, what happened in the Lutheran Church and in the Calvinist Church right off the bat was that they eliminated the doctrine of apostolic succession, and they eliminated the doctrine of the sacrificial priesthood and the holy sacrifice of the Mass. And so they vitiated their orders immediately, and so any bishops that converted would not have conferred valid orders because they didn't have a valid right of ordination. Now, it was a little bit different in England. So when Henry pulled out of the Catholic Church, he retained a Catholic doctrine of the sacraments and of the priesthood. And so his bishops and priests would have continued to be able to celebrate valid sacraments up until the time of King Edward. And during the reign of King Edward, they introduced the so-called Edwardine Ordinal, which was Edward's church, the rite of ordination in Edward's church, that became infected with Calvinism. And from the time of the Edwardine Ordinal, the Anglican Church lost valid apostolic succession. And that judgment is infallibly defined by the Sacred Magisterium in the encyclical Apostolicae Curiae by Pope Leo XIII.
Okay. Tim, is that helpful for you?
Awesome. They did it to themselves.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Well, yeah, for sure.